What's up, everyone? How you doing today? I know I haven't posted in a while. I've been kind of busy with stuff, like always, but I'm trying to get back on this. We got a new project for the channel. I picked up a 2003 Suzuki Ozark 250 ATV for $100, and we're rebuilding most of it. We're gonna make a lot of it was pretty good condition still, so we're doing like wheel bearings and brakes and everything like that. And I got a new battery for it, and so I'm putting maybe like $150 into it, and it's gonna be perfect. So it should be a pretty fun project. If you guys want to see more ATV content, I might pick up a newer one, do some trail riding videos and stuff like that. There's a couple ATV parks around here. We can go do some stuff, do some mudding. So that'll be pretty fun content. BMW is done. It just has to get on the dyno, so the dyno video will be up soon. Other than that, I'm probably gonna be picking up like a pickup truck, hopefully a diesel one, so that should be fun content too. Lift that and make it pretty fun. And I'm also looking for like another project car. We were throwing around the idea of like a turbo V8 E30 BMW, or something along those lines. Like maybe if I can get like an older Porsche or something like that and just put like a LQ4 in it or something like that, it would be pretty fun. I would like a Chevy too, but I don't know if I want to spend the money on that yet. And that's going to be like a straight up drag car. But I don't know. Just leave in the comments what you guys think, what we should do. I have the LQ4 ready, so it's just basically finding a chassis to put it in, and we'll go from there. But yeah, so this will be a little bit of an introduction to the Ozark, as well as my little, I guess, channel update. I got a couple of videos of the Ozark starting up. We got it started in like half an hour, and we got it back to the shop. And now we're just basically waiting on parts. I ordered all the stuff. We're just waiting on stuff to come in. I got stuff that came in today, so we're going to do a little bit of videos of like the wheel bearings and stuff like that. It's not very exciting, but it's how to change them and get the thing revving up and stuff. And maybe we'll take it for a little rip without any brakes. We'll see how that works. But yeah, this should be lots of fun content coming for you guys. Alright, so a little background, I guess, on the Suzuki. It's a 2003 Ozark 250 rear-wheel drive. We found it. This dude was selling it. It was outside his house for like 3 or 4 years, uncovered. So we didn't know if it started, and like it didn't have a battery. But all we did was we took it back. We got it for $100. It had all the parts to it, like the front end was disassembled. So like the front brush guard and like all the plastics were like disconnected, and like the headlights are unplugged and stuff like that. But everything is there. So we got it back to the shop and took off basically the carb, cleaned it out. It had a lot of old gas in it. Drained the gas tank, cleaned the carb out, and all we did was put some ethanol-free 91 octane in it, and just choked it and started like right away. So we were super surprised with that. So that was pretty awesome. It wasn't hard to get started, which we thought might have been a little bit of a pain, but it was fine. But like I said, it needed a battery, so we bought a battery for it. The front left wheel bearing is pretty bad, so I just got a whole new set of bearings. I'm gonna do both the fronts. It needs the brakes. The calipers are kind of shit. The rotors are kind of really bad as well. So like we ordered new calipers, rotors, brake pads. What else did it need? It needs new shifters. It's a 5-speed, so the kick shifter is not there. So we either gotta try to find one, or we're gonna actually might do some kind of like a cool sequential thing with your hand, or it's gonna weld the rod right up and just have it shift right next to you with your hand, which would be kind of cool, I guess. A little bit different than kicking it, and it'd be kind of a little cool touch to the ATV. We're gonna sand down all the metals. We're gonna get the rust prime stuff that makes it not get torn up from the rust. It makes the rust stop. And then we're gonna probably get the truck bed liner spray or the brush on and just truck bed liner all the metals on it, so it's kind of bulletproof like that. It needs new tires, but I'll probably get some used ones off somewhere and just keep this build super cheap. And then hopefully we're gonna go into another ATV, like a nice 4x4 one that we're gonna trail ride. So that should be a little bit more of an expensive build, make that thing pretty fun. But we're gonna keep this 250 kind of like a budgety build. Like I said, we paid $100 for it. So far I have probably 30 or 40, well, $30 into the battery, and then another 15 for brake pads, and like the rotors and calipers are the most expensive thing. So I'm probably gonna have $150-ish into it. plus the 100, so $250 ATV is not bad, and it should be a pretty fun thing to rip around on and make some more fun content with ATVs. I know off-roading is a pretty fun thing to do, especially now that it's kind of rainy season before the snow hits. Even in the snow it'll be fun, but the rainy season will be lots of mud and lots of fun in the ATV parks. So here's the ATV. We used a couple videos of it when we got started the first day, and I'll shoot a couple more today as we're doing the wheel bearing and stuff like that. Push the idle a little higher. Shifting out the gas. Alright, so here's the Suzuki in its current state. We took those off to replace the wheel bearings. We just put the new battery in, it starts up right away.
Started without the choke.
Yeah.
That was with the choke.
What was it?
Yeah.
No. So it runs good. Battery was like, this thing is only $30 and some new brake pads for it, and we get going on that.
You gotta adjust
The new calipers are coming in because these calipers are pretty shit. Rusted in brake pads, and so we're just gonna replace them. New rotors because these are obviously garbage as well. This one's bent actually. I'm just gonna clean it up though. Sand all this stuff off. We're going to get that paint that turns rust into not rust, I guess.
Encapsulator.
Yeah, encapsulator, and then we're gonna truck bed liner all the metal and make it not be able to be scratched, so it'll be pretty sweet. But yeah, we'll show a little bit of the video of changing the wheel bearings and stuff like that, and I got a new pull start for it too. This one didn't have it, someone took it out, but one of those are on the way as well. New air filter, you know, just basic stuff. Alright, so the guy we bought this from actually had some of the missing parts. So like the brake lever for here, which is gonna be easy to swap. It has a new whole bracket and spindle thing because this one is a little wobbly. And then we have like a new clutch in there. We have the linkage for the shifter, everything like that. So it'll save us a lot of time. Actually has the pull start, the original one, which I don't think we're gonna be able to salvage. But
You paid the same. You paid just as much for the 4-wheeler as this part cost.
I don't know, $84.95. I paid $100 for this 4-wheeler, so works for me.
Let's see if we can get the spindles out and put this one on and then change the bearings out on it.
Yeah.
That's easier to get the.
Alright, so we're into a little snag with the rotors. The bolts were super rusted on that, so took a cutting wheel and cut. And we're getting off with a screwdriver instead of the Allen head that kept stripping out. So if you're an older one, that's what you're probably gonna have to do.
If it comes out, if you don't have the right tools.
Yeah. So improvise, cut everything off, and yeah. But we did get this new thing put on. It was pretty simple. This one's much nicer. It doesn't have any play in it like the other one did. The other one had a little bit of play, so that wasn't that great for the wheel bearing and ball joints or anything like that. So the new one's nice, and like I said, the tag on this thing was $84.95, and this is how much I paid for the ATV, so paid for it just the one part. Plus we got the new clutch in case we need it. Which I don't think it needs a clutch, but a whole new clutch for it. So now we're gonna show you how we just cut it real quick, grind it off, and then made a makeshift flathead. That's really it. So just cut a little notch in there, and I can get it off with a flathead. Break it loose with a hammer, and
Always wear eye protection because I got dust in my eyes.
we didn't wear any eye protection, but
Let's see if this one comes out as easy as the other one.
they did have blue Loctite on them, so I don't know if that was from factory. These look like factory, so
Yeah, they probably are. They're probably never changed since 03 too.
yeah. Cut got some more notch than this one that's bended.
Yeah, we might have to. These are cheap stuff. Cheap screwdrivers, anyways.
Nope.
No, definitely gonna.
Hammer flat again. It's not gonna be a fast process if it's stuck like this. You can't get it off, but eventually it will. So if all else fails, weld something to it and get it off.
Yeah. Hopefully the heat will break it loose.
There we go. Nice and easy now. All you need is a welder and you're good. So now that we got the rotor off, we're gonna get the bearing out.
You can see where the seal was. It must have gouged out completely because the bearings are bad. Look at the grease in there, holy shit.
Ew. It's like poop.
So,
Definitely greased up.
Seal. Let's get the other seal off and then we'll get the bearing out.
Screwdriver seal. That was easy. A lot of goop in there.
And that.
Oh yeah. Rag to wipe the grease out, and then we got bearing presses. Press them out. So it should be pretty simple.
The little piece of pipe out of the way. I don't know if you can see down there.
Yeah.
You can see that. You can see the bearing down there.
Yeah.
So you basically just hammer on both sides of it until it gets out far enough where you can pop it out, and then do the other side. If you don't have a bearing puller, because a bearing puller will get it right out all in one shot.
Yeah. So.
But I don't have a bearing puller, so.
It's the ghetto way to do it.
This is the smart way.
And the ghetto way.
Getaway, yeah.
So all the tools here.
Yeah. I have a lot of tools, but certain tools I never buy.
Because you don't do it that often.
Right.
Often I mean, taking apart ATVs. Hammer, hammer, hammer. Oop.
Probably not the best way to take a bearing out, but it works.
I mean, if you're not using it, who gives a shit?
Right, if you ruin the bearing, you get new ones.
Exactly. New ones aren't really expensive. It's $15 for this thing. So. It's both axle, or for the first axle, so for an axle.
Once you get one bearing out, the other bearing you can use a tool and get it out.
Sometimes you can see in there very well, but like.
Or on the bottom.
Yeah, there's a ton more.
It's flush with the.
Yeah, it's flush now, so it's coming out almost. It's almost out.
So if you don't have a bearing puller, this is the best way to get it out. When you put it in with a tool.
Yeah.
So you're not ruining anything.
So that's probably bottomed out with this, yeah.
Yeah, it is. And then from there, I'm gonna go farther down.
That was super simple though.
Yeah.
That's really easy. All right, so I guess we're at our end for today. We're gonna have stuff to kind of do. We're gonna take off this rear brake, but we don't have the correct socket size for that, and our wrench isn't working, so we're gonna get a new socket size for that. We hooked up the stuff that wasn't hooked up there, so this brake pedal works now, so we just have some brakes. We'll get the cable all sorted out when we open that up. So this is basically for the front brake, so that'll be all sorted out when we get the calipers and rotors in. And then calipers, rotors, air filter. We got the new shifter. The one that was in the box didn't work. It was apparently the wrong part, so we ate that. But other than that, then we can start assembling it again. We'll clean it up first and then put it all back together and paint it. And it should be ready to go then. Alright guys, well thanks for watching. There'll be a ton more updates coming for the Suzuki. We're going to be recording a bunch more work on it. If you guys want to see anything else, let me know. And there should be a couple more cars actually come to the channel possibly this week. So I'll be filming the pickup of those and introduction and stuff like that. So hopefully you guys will enjoy the new stuff that's coming. I'm trying to get some good content going for you guys. I know winter is coming up, so it is pretty crappy here in Buffalo, so there isn't a ton of stuff to do with cars in the snow. So hopefully get some more snow rigs. That'll be fun. ATVs, trucks, you know, do little fun things. And yeah, the new parts are coming in for the Suzuki, so as they come in, we'll be installing them and getting some videos up, and then getting a couple GoPros on when we go trail riding and tearing through some mud, so it should be pretty fun. Everyone, thank you for watching. Please share, subscribe, like. Have a great day.